Hi everyone, this is Nate. How is everyone doing? Can you hear me and see me? I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. Yes, wonderful. Hi, Pink Ship Sail. Hi, Ness. Good to have you. Thank you for helping here with the moderation. Hi, um, Karen, Lena, Shirley, Iris, Lisa, Pammy, Vivian. Good to have you here. Thank you for your moderation. Barbara, Linda, Lori, Light and Love, Brenda, Watcher, Cheryl, Geraldine, and Jay. So I really happy to have you here. Let me start with your questions and starting with Pink Ship Sale Seas. Thank you for your donation. An offer fell through on Mom's senior home in Ventura. My niece and I don't trust the agent. Will the fixer-upper finally sell in July for the asking price? Will the fixer-upper finally sell in July? I felt like you might get offers in July, but the transaction finishes in August. So I felt like there's going to be an interested offer in July. But then, by the time you do the closing, you might get into August. That's what I see Peak Shimps Sale sees. Thank you so much. Cheryl Street, you've been feeling a stray cat for the past couple months. You named it Dusty. He has disappeared, and we are very concerned. Is he okay or not? Dusty. I feel like he's okay, but going from place to place. You should find him back, but I think it's going to take a little while because I feel like he's going around. Shirley, where should you focus to allow meaningful income to flow in? To your most aligned channel. Where should you focus to allow meaningful income to flow in? Well, your intuition, I got the moon. So this seems to talk about your intuition, how you connect with your intuitive self, your spirituality. Um, that's what I see. I feel like it has more to deal with your spiritual gift, in other words. And that would be the income using intuition, healing potentially. I hope that helps you, Shirley. If you need a little bit of a clarification, you can ask me in the chat. I wanted to make sure that I answered you right. But I got the moon. The moon to me is your intuition. So using your intuition for your income. Then I do see Nancy, a message from your dad. I think he's talking about celebration. There's a celebration. So I feel like your dad is saying like there's gonna be this summer some sort of positive message for you that you will celebrate. Some happiness moments. It could be an event too that you're attending. Janie Carson, thank you for your donation. Would have been good at doing day trading or something in the stock market. I'm not getting the stock market, Janie. I feel like I think your calling is more related to people, ideas, projects, but I'm not getting the stock market. I feel like you could trade, but to me, this is different. Day trading, I think it would be extreme. I think you would have struggled. Jessica, thank you for your donation. May you have a guide message for the summer. A guide message for the summer for Jessica Lynn. I feel like the spirits are saying to get outside your comfort zone, to try new things that you haven't tried, to let yourself, enjoy, try, experiment. Use the summer energy for, kind of getting outside a little bit the house, doing something new, experiment, get outside your comfort zone, all this energy. Okay. Iris, thank you for your donation. I didn't get your question. I see a beautiful rose. Iris posted earlier. Okay, let me try to find. Okay. Does my daughter really believe what she's doing is helping herself or children, or she's going through a mental breakdown? Does your daughter believe she's doing so is helping? I got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about working on something, but then I got the Devil, which means like there's some sort of mental situation. I think she thinks she's helping, but I feel like she's going through some sort of breakdown. So she comes from a good intention, but there's something underneath of it all that is not good. I think she needs help, Iris. Vinay, message from your mom, dad, or two sisters from the other side. I think it's your mom. She seems to be very connected spiritually, and I get the sense that she's trying to reach out to you. I see the moon here. So be careful. Connect more with her during full moon, during new moon. I feel like this is the time where she's trying to get in touch with you. And I see a deep connection from your mom. So I feel that she's really trying to connect, send you some love as well. This is your mom. Yeah, Nine of Cups. She's extending some love. Krista, Marie, thank you for your donation. Will you be able to move closer to your family in California, and by when? I feel like you will, but not before next year. Not before next year. I see success and you and your family happy together. There seems to be different family members here, but I getting next year, maybe it's summer next year. That's how I feel. Not this year, Krista, but it's coming. Sandy Johnson, thank you for your donation. You are depressed about your husband' employment and financial situation. Will it improve? I am sorry you are feeling depressed. It's a big burden. Ten of Wands. Nine of Wands. I can feel there's a lot of juggling and uncertainty. Okay, I got the Lovers. To me, that's a good card. And I see the summer here. So I feel like before August, September, you and your husband should get some positive news. Spirits now. I didn't get your question, but thank you for your donation. I'm gonna try to find it. Spirits now. I am not seeing it, your message, spirits. So I will check again in the chat because I'm not seeing your message, spirit. Linda Kennedy, thank you for your donation. Do you see any message this summer from past love? Linda Kennedy, past love this summer. I'm not seeing that, Linda. I see you busy this summer. I see you doing projects. I see you communicating socially, but there's nothing here that comes from past love. I feel like there's going to be some communication, but I feel more around the September timeframe. So not the summer. Um, I feel like this is a bit later than you think, Linda. All right, but it's coming. Thank you. Still no news from Spirits Now. Continuing with Natalie Torres. Hi, Natalie. A message from your spirit guides. They feel like you have a lot of fear and worries right now, Natalie. Yeah, but they're saying keep going forward. Keep going forward. Things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. You're going to make it through. Don't let yourself get sick because of your fears. I feel like they're worried about your worries. So try to, I know it's hard, but try to kind of shift the energies so that you focus on the positive and manifest good things rather than manifesting the risk of manifesting your fears. You're going to be okay, and your family too. Pauline Jordan, thank you for your donation, but I didn't get your question. I am not seeing your question, Pauline. So I received donation from Pauline and Spirits Now, but I don't see their questions. So if you hear me, Pauline and Spirits Now, just put your question in the chat. Pauline, thank you, Ness, for helping me. You're welcome, Linda. Why is my daughter so hostile towards you? Haven't heard from her in over a year. Okay. Pauline, why is the daughter so hostile? This has to deal with something that happened in the past. She's taking a step back. She doesn't want to revisit it. She's thinking of potentially working this through, but she's not ready. The Hierophant here tells me that there will be some healing, but it's not right now. And I'm afraid to say maybe not this year. I feel like it will be in the future, Pauline, but not right now. Spirits Now, will my coastal photography website be successful? Coastal photography, that sounds cool. Website. Strength, yeah, it's going to be successful. I think it's a great idea. Pranesha, what do the guides have for you in the month of July? Okay, maybe a conflict or something you have to resolve, but you're going to move forward with the Nine of Pentacles and get everything in order. So that's a good month for resolution. There's something, Ten of Wands, that seems to be a problem, a conflict, an obstacle, and you're going to be able to resolve it slowly but surely. Thank you, Pranesha. Kami, how does the rest of 2025 look for you? You keep seeing angel numbers. That's great. Okay, the rest of 2025. I have the tower. So the tower, a lot of people worry about the tower. But in this case, it's more about something gets freed up. You get some sort of freedom, decision, like a decision that makes you free and strength. So I feel like the next 6 months are really, really good for you, Kemi. The angels are helping you, the spirits are helping you. It's almost like you're freeing yourself from a constraint or an obstacle, and then you're able to get through. So it feels like a breakthrough actually for the rest of 2025. Thank you. Likeable person. Thank you for your donation, but I didn't get your question. Oh, I see it here. Any direction from my guides on what to do with myself since mom died last June? I'm sorry. And you retired last March. Okay, what to do with yourself, likable person. First, I think you are in a very solid position now. I think you should open up to others. I'm seeing children. I don't know if you want to connect with children, helping children. And maybe there's like a little project that you could do on the side to make money, like a small project. So I feel like you could look into helping maybe children, and maybe like a little project or little side gig that would keep you busy and make you money. Thank you, likable person. Judith, thank you for your donation. Will your friend's daughter get the house that she bid on? I got the Four of Swords, so there's maybe a wait. Let's see. Will she get the house? Your friend's daughter. Will she get the house? I see that she gets a house, like fairly soon, but I'm not sure it's the one. But I see a house within 3 months. Okay, so if it's not this one, there's another one coming up within 3 months, because I see a contract. The ring is the contract. Okay, thank you. Channel B, thank you. Hi, you were right. I didn't get the job offer from my interview. I had another interview for a CFO on Tuesday. Will you get the job offer for the CFO on Tuesday? Will you get the CFO job on Tuesday? That the interview on Tuesday. Will you get the job? I'm sorry you didn't get that job, but there has to be another job for you. It looks good. It looks better. Will you get the job, the interview for the CFO on Tuesday? It looks good. I don't get a strong yes. Maybe like a 80% yes. Maybe because there's some delays or something, but it looks good. I just don't want to give you for sure because I'm not seeing it for sure. But I think it looks good. Alex H, thank you for your donation. Your daughter plays club volleyball. For next season, will she play at her current club or a brand new club? for her volleyball next season? Will she play at her current club or new club? I feel more the current club. I feel like she likes the current club. I'm getting the sun as well. So I don't think it would be bad at another club, but I'm leaning more towards the current club. Thank you, Alex. Veronica, will your brother be okay? You're always worried since you were kids. He had couple accidents before. He's not careful. Oh, you wish long life to him as he has three children. Okay, your brother will be okay. You're very, I mean, this is you here. You really care, Veronica, about your brother. One, I think he's paying more attention. Justice, I like in this case because I feel like it's a sense of balance. Nine of Wands, it's also a sense like it's fragile. But I feel like overall, the lovers, it looks like things gonna be okay. I think he's more careful than he used to. So that's a plus. It just needs to do it more often and be more careful. But I feel like he's doing better than what he did before. NRA00, thank you for your donation. What does Henry feel towards Nadira? Me. Does Henry loves you? Will break up with you after the text. Okay, so how Henry feels about you, Nadira? He's not happy about the text. I feel like you two are gonna get temperance. You two are gonna go to a phase of adjustment and a reset. I'm not sure. I don't think this is a breakup, but there's like a phase of adjustment where you're going to have to kind of work things through the two of you. Clearly, you're not on the same page. You need to adjust, he needs to adjust. So continue to work things through, but I don't get the sense like it's a breakup. I think it's some sort of a distance working thing through things. Okay. Alexandra London, thank you for your donation. You have a big project this next week at an occasional job. Will it go well and lead to more work? I think you really would like it to go well. It wants to me, there's an acceleration. So, yes, that's good. Yeah, I see more work coming out of it. Ace of Pentacles, it should go well. Yeah, you can look at new ones. Yeah, absolutely, Alexandra. It will go well and lead to more. Kaylee, you started a new job. Thank you for your donation. You haven't worked in a long time and you're really exhausted. Will it get better as you adjust? Kaylee, will you adjust well? Yes, you're gonna adjust well. This is just the beginning. Give it 2 months. Give it 2 months. I know you're tired and exhausted, but give it 2 months. You should feel better. Look, I got the Empress. There's a repost from Lisa Wise, who donated. Thank you. Will my daughter get the job that she wants? She has not heard back and has completed the interview process. Okay. Will she get the job that she wants? I see you follow-up question, Pick Ships. I will take it. Right now, I'm on Lisa. Will your daughter get the job that she wants? I don't get a straight up yes. I felt like there's like a long process And then at the end of it, I think that she gets a good job and she's happy. But this particular job, I feel like there's a delay, there's some blocks. So I felt like she shouldn't worry about it. I see that there's a job for her, might not be this one, but at the end, I see her happy and with a job. So I think she will be okay. But yes, this one feels, the one she applied feels like a long time before they say something. In the meantime, she might apply to others and others' opportunities. Soul Spark, when will you find a better paying job and will it be remote? I see you getting a job this summer. For me, it's the summer, so July, August, likely. July looks good. Success. I don't know if it's remote. I'm leaning more towards hybrid, like some in the office, some in at home. Um, Pink Ship Sales sees um your mother property. I don't know if I could ask. Will you get the question? Okay, I didn't get your. Okay, where is the follow up question? Pink Ships. I want to take it, but welcome, Lisa. I want to answer you, but let me try to find your question. Can you repost it, Pink Ships, the follow up, and then I'll take care of it. Okay. In the meantime, I will work my way up with Viviane. And thank you for modding today, Viviane. A message about the next 3 months for Viviane. I feel the next 3 months are transition for the best. The Empress is coming back a lot today. So more abundance, more material safety, um, and money, work. I felt like this is important for you, Viviane. Some good news coming. This is like a good, yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I see money and I see work. So I think it's all about material stability and happiness. Thank you so much for modding and this question. Pink Ship, is your mom helping you? Is my mom helping me send Moo niece sell her home? Will she sell her home? She visited Portugal, Dorothy. I got the Ace of Wands, so for me it's a yes. It's a yes answer. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go to the earliers that I didn't do before. Raven Peaks, does your late Uncle Joe have a message? Yeah, he's reminded of connections with friends and family, good memories. So I think his message is to remember the good memories that he had with you and the family and to cherish them. Chris M, you've been stuck in limbo with your marriage. You don't know what's going on with her or you two. Will you reconnect? Chris M. There's some work to make things to make things work. I feel like there's a lot of issues that are still like held back. I feel like you need to talk about those issues, maybe through some counseling. There's a lot of opposition. I feel like you can make it through. I get the Six of Wands, that's success, but I feel like there's a lot of work ahead of you. That's the energy I get. You will reconnect, but there's a lot of work And I feel like part of the work is to put out there what hasn't been said, like a lot of communication issues. Thank you, Chris. Jerry D, I didn't get your question, so I will check for it. Mars, having issue with your grandchildren, they don't treat you with value or respect, not good. You're hurting. A guidance from your guide, yeah. That is not nice of your children. Issues with the grown children. The Three of Pentacles, to me, that could be, I feel like you need to kind of give them a direction, goal, and telling them what's important so that all of them can pull in the same direction, in your direction. I feel like you need to tell them together what is important for you, what you need, how they can, basically your expectation, what your needs are, how you want a healthy relationship. These needs, I'm sure you had those conversations before. They also need to feel that you feel hurt. So you tell them what's important and why it's important. You also tell them that you feel hurt. And then let's get another message. And show like show the soft side of you, like telling them that you love them, but you expect them to love you in return. So try to mirror a little bit and take a different perspective. I got the Hangman. Take a different perspective to resolve this. I think it needs communication. It needs to open your heart and say that you're hurt and what you expect from them. But maybe talk to them together. Thank you, Mars, and good luck. Angel readings by Karen. I appreciate your donation, but I didn't get your question. Let's see if I find. Okay, Caroline. Do you think it would be a good idea for you to develop your own deck of oracle cards and sell them? Yes. Ace of Cups is yes. Yeah, and that's something that's important to you. I see a lot of emotional connection. So, yes, absolutely, Angel. All right. Let me go to the repost. A general reading for light and love. The Hierophant, that's the first time we get the Hierophant tonight, today. That's protection. That's a sense that you have spirits protecting you. And you have, very nice, the Queen of Pentacles, abundance coming your way. So you have protection and you have abundance coming your way. That's a nice energy. Jerry D, will you be able to meet your financial obligation this month? There's some news coming. Yes. I'm getting a yes with the Ace of Pentacles for Jerry. Snoopy Woodstock, been wanting to change careers. Will it ever be? And what the guides say? Will you ever be? And what the guides say? The Three of Wands, yes, but you need to plan for it. So it feels like you really need, for example, to get some training, get some classes, network with people in this industry. In other words, it's totally possible, but you need to prepare and plan for it. Moving on to Ryan. You're applying for a job tomorrow. Will you get the job? And you're manifesting and you're feeling confident. Every bit helps. Yes. Ryan, will you get the job? There's some, I feel like the Judgment. There's some news coming up. Queen of Cups, that's good. The Hermit. I feel like I see a job coming for you, Ace of Pentacles. But I just feel like with this one, it's not straightforward. So it's either this one and it's not straightforward, or it's another job coming real soon. But there's a job coming real soon, like I feel in July. This one, there seems to be like some sort of like delay or block along the way. You can still get it, but it's not super straightforward. So it could be another one. I don't know. Mira, thank you for your donation. I didn't see your question. So I will get to your 90-year-old mom not doing well, going back and forth. Will she depart soon? There's nothing here that shows like she's depart soon. I think she's still in the present. Gigi, thank you. But I didn't see your question. So I'm gonna come back. Okay. Regarding work, there is a contract staff. Will she be leaving when it's over? Yes, 10 of Cups. I think you don't want her. She's gonna leave and she's gonna be happy. Yeah, you had some disagreements of fights. Yeah, so this person should leave. And B, will dad fix home so you can move, or should you buy a camp van? You stop because home is in his name because you became disabled and you had to move with him. Dying left mid empath and energy is toxic. Will dad fix the home, or should you bang the camp van? Will dad fix the home? I see the dad. Will he fix the home? I think he's looking at it, but you want him to do it. There's like some sort of delay because of money. Delay, not easy. I feel like he will end up doing it, but it's not soon. There's like a money aspect. So I felt like the house we will remodel, but not soon. So you might have to wait. I'm sorry, and B, but I don't see you getting the camp van either. I feel like you're gonna be in the house waiting for the remodel another few months. This year, I feel yes, but not that soon. Jay, what can you see for next month? Thank you for your donations. The judgment. So some news. In the meantime, you wait patiently. And positive news, the sun. So that's really good for you. Some positive news coming. They're saying just be patient. All right. Is there someone that donated that I didn't read for? Otherwise, I'm going to jump to our list. Yes, could be a job. All right. IFR. Is teaching in your future or becoming a psychologist? I see teaching. Or that could be also a psychologist. Because the Hierophant could be either in the Tarot. But I'm getting more teaching. I'm getting more teaching. JS79 should be worried about your daughter relapsing. I will not do medical JS, but good luck about your daughter. Yes. Gerard, officers in your hopping group have been having disagreements, and one has resigned. Will all be smooth sailing from here? Yes, I get the world. I think it's going to be okay in the end. Yes. Deb, okay. Starfire, do you see you you and your husband moving in the next future locally or back to your hometown? Okay. Do I see you moving in the next future, near future, locally or near your family? First, I don't see you moving soon, and I feel more locally. Yeah. Deb O, thank you for your donation. Well, your career will take off. I feel like you're restrained right now. You could do a lot better, but there's something like holding you up, holding you up. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. So that there's some good news. I feel September. Yes, you might have to just keep trusting. I see September being better, decisions being made, and the start. So keep going because I mean that's the first time we got the start today. So really your career will take off. But I feel like September is an important time and next year as well. Marcia, I didn't see your question, but thank you. I will check in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going back to regular questions. Lenora White, Jupiter's here and you're Cancer. Do you have a big windfall? The Magician, I feel so. There's something good coming for you. Arlene, when will all things align so that you will finally experience a happy, loving relationship? I feel like you've been feeling lonely. Look, I got the Hermit. The Lovers, have to hide this, but this is, yeah, the Lovers. So this is coming here for you. I would say 8-10 months. I don't think it's soon. It feels to me like it's early next year. D.A. Amlin, will your ex-girlfriend family get in touch with you? Yes, but maybe another. I get 2 weeks, 2 months. It's this summer for sure. Maria, your granddaughter is 23 and she became depressed during COVID. Do you see her getting a job or going to school? I see her happier in any case. I see more school. I see more school. Yeah. Alexandra, you have a project at work this week. Stress. Will it go well? Oh, I did this one earlier. Lisa, you're flying to Seattle on June 27. Yeah, I see the trip, the chariot. Yeah, that should be fine. The trip should go well. And the physical trip and the trip itself. Melissa, will you get a job in accounting? I feel like you will, but if you really want to do accounting, you will, but you have to wait. There may be another career for you that you could get maybe sooner. If you really want accounting, I think you can have it, but I feel like there's more wait. There might be other jobs for you in different areas. GS 79, JS79. What the spirit guy want you to know? I felt like they're talking about a complete transformation of you and an opening of your emotions. So I felt like there may be some work on some emotions that might be stuck that you need to release. Betty M, you're 78 and your daughter and granddaughter has not talked. I did this one, I believe. I think. Let me know, Betty. If I didn't, I will do it. Let know in the chat. Dorella, when Tony L be reaching out to you, I fell in July. I fell in July. Lynn Johnson, will your daughter Kim feel better soon? Yeah, she's gonna feel better soon. There's an improvement here. Shelly, member for 4 months. Does your mom or her cousins have a message for you? I think there's a sense of love, and they are talking about something that will be finished, like a project. I think it's your mom. She's talking about a project that you have or something that you want to get done, something that you care for that's coming for you, like success coming about something that you really care about. So it said it's she's saying like it's coming to you. Patience and it's coming to you. Linda, thank you. Welcome to the membership. Um where was I? Start no. Linda Marka, will you move from your recent place? Yes, but not soon. Not soon. Start with Gina. When will your online business start to generate income? Soon. The chariot, like within the next couple months. Wendy, do you see me returning to work by end of year? I think so. Yes. Yeah. I think you want to. I don't know if it's like you have to, but I think you will. All right. Uh, okay, I miss Betty. I'm 78 and my daughter and granddaughter hasn't talked to me for a year and a half. Will there be part of your life again soon? I think you're all very sad about the situation. This is completely stuck at the moment. Wait, more wait. I felt like you will work it through, but this is, I'm sorry to say, this is not soon. This is like not before a year, it feels. Another year. I'm sorry, Betty. I'm feeling maybe another year. Yes, a lot. That's what I got confused. Ness, thanks for mentioning it. I got a lot of the same question. I was really surprised. Yes, millennial children. Good point, Ness. Um, let me take Joanne. Joanne. There's two Joanne, but there's one that I don't see the question. Actually, I don't see the question of either. So I'm going back to where I was, and then post. Okay, Joanne, I'm 71 years old and afraid you will run out of money. Do I need to get a part-time job? I don't see you getting a part-time job. I don't think you will run out of money. I don't see you having to work. Joanne D, thank you, but I also don't see your question. Yes, Celtic Seer. Thank you being here, by the way. Angalag. Why is mom now being nice to you? Is always a competition. I think the magician, she's looking at things differently. I think she had some moments of feeling sad, and I think she had a little bit of hardship and loneliness, and that's why she's coming in nicer. Ness, you will host a new moon, full moon manifestation course. How do I see it going? And will people enjoy it? How did I know that? I already knew you would. Okay, let's look at your course, Ness. So I get this sense that at first I got the Five of Cups, so there's a little bit of a disappointment. But then I get the Empress, which tells you like there's a nice group of people, and I got the Chariot. So to me, I feel like it's almost like at the beginning, it might not be when you start to promote the class as much as maybe you were expecting. And then there's like an activity to promote it a few times, really, really promote it. And then you end in a good spot. So that's what I would tell you, Ness. At first, it will be what it will be. And then you're really going to have to promote and push it, and you should end in a good spot. Okay? Yeah, I think that's logical. Joan D, you want to buy a house, will you? I feel like you will, but I don't think it's soon, maybe next year. And I feel like in the meantime, you have to work on your finances. Thank you for your donation and question. I'm going to take a few more questions, public questions. Celtic Seer, for sure, I want to take your question. Will you be employed by Labor Day? Thank you, and thank you for moderating here. Will you be employed by Labor Day? I got the Queen of Wands. To me is a yes. Nelia, a love reading. You're single. I feel like you need to get out maybe a little bit more, not online, but through events, groups, hobbies. I feel like you need to change a little bit the approach on how you look at meeting people. I felt like this is mostly through doing something that you love, and then you'll meet someone. Donna Woodford, will your son need protection when he sees his half sister on July 10th? I feel so. I got justice. So I feel so. Um, Peggy, Your son Braden in the next 6 months. He needs direction in his life to build his future. I feel like he's gonna be okay. I see him like really working on himself and being okay. Page of Wands. Monique S, a message from your spirit guides. Relax, meditate, take care of you, self-care. Linda Simmons, will your husband find a new job? He's a bit down at times and feel older. Yeah, he will find a job. I don't think it's soon, but he will. So he needs to find ways to stay positive. Jody Hunt, do I see you owning your home and property? Do you need to? I feel like you will get your property, the world. I don't think yet you need to move. Yes, but you don't, it's not super urgent and you will get your own property. Okay. Okay, Aunt B. Yeah. Sorry about that. Bridget York, your grandson is going new job in HVAC. Is he making good decision? Yes, King of Swords. Shirley Conway, a message from your mom. I think I did this one. I don't remember. If I didn't, let me know. Marcia, and I think you donated, Marcia. So let me do your question. Who's coming towards in love? The star. So to me, I know it's kind of a non-answer, but it's kind of your soulmate, the right person. Susie Zuki, you have a voice program and it's difficult to type. A hand signal or cash question might suffice. Oh, that was to Celtic Seer. Sorry. Angie Gutierrez. Why a skinwalker was put in your path? You had a vision dream about it. You mean maybe Skywalker? A giant red fox with white, a long bushy tail. Oh, skinwalker. Wow. I think this is like a message from spirit. From, I think from a father, grandfather in spirit. I think it's an ancestor, Angie. So I'm going to check at the bottom of the chat, asking the moderators, did I miss anyone before I do a reading for the collective? Just wanted the green light. Oh, I see one, Bernie Girl. But I don't see a question for you, Bernie Girl. Oh, will you get a new job soon? Queen of Wands to me is yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to do a reading for the collective. And I am using actually my cards that I designed. This is a new set of oracle cards. It's called the Voices of the Whales. It's not yet available for purchase, but I am working with a demo card and I will let you know when it's available. But this is called the Voices of the Whales Oracle. And I'm going to pull a card from the deck for all of you. I see Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Oh, this is beautiful. So this card is called Whale's Lullaby, and it says peace. And so, considering that everything going on in the world right now, obviously the war in the Middle East, this card says peace. And so I felt like this is very appropriate. And I felt like we could totally, connect with the energies of the whales and think about peace, sending energies of peace for everyone, absolutely everyone. And I think I will conclude the show with that. Peace to all, peace to everyone, peace to all of us next week for the longer term. And I appreciate every one of you. And thank you for the moderators, also within a fantastic job. And next week, the show will be exceptionally on Friday because I'm not here the weekend. Friday, same time. Thank you so very much. I appreciate all of you. About 150 people here. Thank you so much. And see you next time.